Do you know that feeling when you buy a brand new computer or when you install the best version of the best operating system in the world? What a feeling. But, after a few months, it starts to run a lot slower, programs aren't opening, and you encounter a lot of BSODs. Why? That's what we're gonna talk about today. Firstly, why is the computer running slower? Well, that could cause a lot of things. For example, if you left your computer running at night, if you let programs that you don't use to start at startup, or if you have a lot of programs or apps opened. But, the most common things that make your computer run slower are viruses or bloatware. Say you have installed the coolest program ever of a random site, and with that program, you downloaded also a Trojan computer virus that is integrated in your operating system. Or if you downloaded that program of a download manager, which is basically a program installer that can install many other programs, and that can also make your OS run a lot slower. But without further ado, let's look at 5 tricks to make your computer run a lot faster. For starters, you need to search C, Windows, System 32 and then delete it. Just kidding, don't do that. Now let's start for real. 1. Closing unuseful tabs. If you have a lot of browser tabs opened, that can take up to 75% of the RAM memory. Closing the tabs and killing the processes can really make your operating system run a lot faster. For the best result, you can open the command prompt by searching in the search bar CMD. Right-click on it, and then click on Run as Administrator, then type here taskkill /f/im, and then the name of your internet browser or any other program that you don't need opened, then click Enter. If it says here that the processes have been terminated, that means you have successfully closed them. 2. Restarting your computer daily. If for some reason you left your computer opened for more than 24 hours, you need at least to do a restart. That will cool down it, close all of your opened programs, and simply relax the computer. This also reduces the chances for BSODs.
Bruh.
Before we continue with the video, I want to quickly mention the channel Fancy. He posts very cool tutorial and gaming videos. He also makes monthly live streams. So if you find this content interesting, don't forget to subscribe to Fancy. Link in the description. Let's see if he can reach 75 subs in 24 hours. Now back to the video. 3. Deleting temp files. The temp files are basically temporary files that you don't need. To delete them, you need to search in the search bar temp. Click Enter. And then press Ctrl+A. And press Shift+Delete. Click on Yes, and you successfully removed all of the temporary files. If it says here either that the file is in use, or that you need permission to delete this folder, click Skip on those files, because they are in use, or they are important system files. 4. Disabling the startup processes. When you install a new program, and then click on Yes on everything, like every normal person does, you might actually skip the starting on startup setting, which in some cases can make your PC run a lot slower. To disable the processes, you will need to right-click on the Windows key, and then click on Task Manager. From here you will need to click Startup, and here disable everything you don't need. Just click OK the program, and click on Disable. Now be very careful, because you might actually need some of these programs to start at startup. 5. Scanning with an antivirus. Even if you don't see viruses in your system, but your operating system is running a lot slower, you might need to scan your system with a professional antivirus. I recommend you use Malwarebytes. It is one of the best antiviruses to choose from. You simply download the program and then install it. Then open it and click on Scan Now. Be aware that this might take from 2 minutes to a few hours, but be patient and wait. After a few minutes, in my case, it is done, and if it found something, it will say on the right side, you will need to click on Put in Quarantine. And that is it.